Grand Rising Chefs. I am, of course, Queen Aduni, and I want to go over a few things that to get ready for your shows. I'm really excited about it. I've been telling people about it. I hope that you have been doing the same thing as well. And just want to go over a few things from where I'm thinking how this is going to go, how this is going to go, as well as wanting to hear from you and setting up a meeting for all of us to come together. Now, it's important that we look and we work as a team. It's not about my show, it's not your show, it's our show. And it is us promoting one another. That's why it's just not one person and they have to do all the work to bring people in. But you have 4, possibly 5 if there's a month that has a 5th Monday. So all of us are speaking about the Lizzie's Conversation Kitchen Show. Lizzie's Conversation Kitchen Show. Okay. And so your ideas are welcome. What we can do to make it better, and your resources, and we all share one another resources and opportunities and all that kind of stuff. So we get to really work as a community to make this a good show. And we're going to do this through December. So that's like 4 months. September, October, September, October, November, and December. All right, so we're going to do it through those months. And then we'll review and see if you want to continue or we have some other chefs that come in and then they are highlighted as well. And so like I said, and it makes it better when all of us are speaking of that particular time all the time. We are on, just like when we do the morning show, Grand Rising Elizabeth, and we're saying, well, thanks for coming on my show, but we do this every Monday, Monday through Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. with different topics, and then we just share the different topics. And then people can come, and some people do come on days that they weren't necessarily invited at that time, but it works for them to come even on another day. And then they get a different perspective of what Elizabeths are about. And so this is like a spinoff from the Grand Rising Elizabeth. So this is Lizzie's Kitchen. And we're going to talk about the same things. That's why the word conversation is in there. Lizzie's Conversation Kitchen. Okay. Lizzie's Conversation Kitchen. And we just talk about different things as you're cooking and preparing and sharing about what our bodies need and what our bodies want, and how to cleanse our bodies and how to strengthen our bodies, and especially those of us who are getting older in our evolution of being here on earth, right? So, and those bodies go through certain things. So we want to speak on that. We want to speak on the children and what children need, like massages and I've met this one sister, she does massaging and what is that? Chiropractor things on the children. And so we want to, take care of dealing with, whether a person should get the shots and stuff, and take their children to get those damn shots. So anyway, okay. So what I want to do is to bring up this schedule. So this is how we are going to kick off. This is how we're going to kick off the the things that we're going to do. This episode, shall we say. All right, so we've already passed the first Monday, and it was a holiday, so that was fine. So what we're going to do, what I'm asking you to do, is that each Monday from 12 to each Monday from 12 to 1:30, which is the show time. I need all of you to attend and be on the show. This month is where we're promoting the show, and we're supporting one another in the midst of that, and we're telling everybody to come on, and you will be on the show. Okay, so this is normally the first, this is the second, this will be the second Monday, the 9th, which would be Danielle's time. Then on the 16th would be Buddha's time. The fourth Monday is Longevity's time. So you would be the one that would kick it off. What I've done is I divided this into 20 minutes each. So I need for each of you to prepare something that you would do within 20 minutes. All right. The first 5 minutes, it would be the introduction. The intro would be, so Danielle is the one that it would be her show on this particular day, which is the second Monday. So Danielle would do the intro. We're going to create some kind of roll in, and then Danielle would be the first speaker. On the next one, Buddha would be the first speaker. And on the third, this would be the fourth one, longevity, you guys would be the speaker. And then Dr. Valanda would be the speaker, because we do have five Mondays. So she would have been the one that would started it off on the first Monday. She's going to do it on this one. And then Valanda, you would again start that next in October, but it would only be you. In October, each of you would do your own show the whole hour and a half. But this month, we're just going to get everybody hyped up and come and see, and people get to meet all four of you, right? You get to meet all four of you and get a little idea of what they would be getting. Now, in the midst of that, you can also, we can invite people to physically come down there, as well as we're inviting them to join on the Zoom. We're still working on it doing a double broadcasting on also broadcasting on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So anything that you know about that, or somebody that we need to talk to that can show us how to do that, then please let us all work together to make this success. Because I want you to think of this, that if you were to go out and want to have your own show, right? You've had 4 months of doing it, and then your experience it. So getting that experience and fine-tuning your show. So if somebody wants to pick you up, you've got some footage already. Okay. So I want you to, think on that wise. How is that going to help and benefit your show? You can also video your show, like record it and upload it on your website. So, you have that right as well. Okay. So here's the timeline, the intro for 5 minutes, and then chef number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, each of you doing 20 minutes. And then we do the closing. Yeah, we do the closing. Okay. Like I said, some people might be there in the space, And then there's some people, the rest of them will be online on on Zoom. Okay. So I need for you to fill in right here. So you make yourself no. Okay. So take this, and like if this, let's say Buddha, you are to write down what you're going to prepare for that week and that week and that week and that week. And then I should get one from each and every one of you, what your menu is going to be about. Now, I need that because number one, I need to know that you have thought this through. It's not a last minute thing, because we are really doing a show. So I want you to, what are you going to make, and know that you can do that within 20 minutes. Okay. And that you're at the, we're all at the shop. So we're upstairs in that kitchen so that they see that atmosphere. Yeah, so that they see, the Lizzie's Kitchen. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, so that's why I want you to write it in here, what those things are going to be. And then that helps me to be able to promote that week, what they're going to learn about, if I know what you're preparing. Okay, you don't have to put just put what it is. You don't have to put the recipe in there, just what it is. And then send that back to me as like immediately. Now, I know that all of you are busy, but in this, we are working as a team, and team means respond as soon as possible, because the next thing cannot be done until you do what you need to do. And I know that your life is busy, but this got to be a priority to make this show outstanding and a benefit to your life. A benefit to your life, okay? And we can just only get better by working together. So if there's things that we could do that that's not in place, that we need to put in place, then we need to speak up to make it better. If there's things that need to be left out of because it's not working, then we need to be open to that as well. And know that what's important to me is that this is health and wellness, and that they are learning about how to eat in a vegan style. They can eat and the benefits of it. So that we want to speak from that. The healing powers of it, just the strengthening, the longevity of life, and all of that. We're not limited to that. I mean, we can talk about mixing things that for cleaning your house, how to use things that are not chemical. So, I mean, the conversation is never ending, and I'll be there, and Danielle will be there to to handle the responses and stuff. So all you have to do is just work on, your show, just work on preparing the food and be wonderful as you are. And then we'll handle the responses online and anyone asking questions. We want to keep the people from asking a lot of questions, especially during this 20 minutes. We're going to ask them to hold that in. Yeah, when you have your hour and a half, then maybe there's just time for questions within that. We want you to talk, and we will ask them to write it, in the chat, and then those questions that we think are relevant to what you're doing, so that it does not interfere with your time and your attention. But those questions that need to be answered while you're doing what you're doing, then we will ask it for them. Okay. Okay, so Yeah, I was just really excited. I really, really am excited about this show. And I just see wonderful things coming from it. So y'all just be wonderful and lovely. And don't make me chase you to get the responses. I need you to take care of this immediately because I have a whole team of people that are also involved and they're waiting on you as the stars to get the information back to me so that we can work on the promotions and that kind of stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you.